Okay, everyone, I have waited, and then waited some more to be able to talk about the Louvre heist. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts about it, and I'm so fascinated by it. I don't know why, but I'm just like so fascinated by like robberies and like heists in general. I find them so I just get so enthralled in the world. Like, I need to know everything. I need to know their thought process. I need to know what they were wearing. I need to know the time-by-time timeline. I need to know the first reaction. I need to know the press's reaction. I need to know if they got away with it, where they went, what they were planning, what they did with it. And this Louvre heist, what do you mean? We're dealing with the Louvre Museum in Paris. We see it right here. I have been to the Louvre many times. My good friend, the Louvre. I love Paris. And I've been to the Louvre a lot of times. One thing I will say about the Louvre is it is definitely probably one of my least favorite museums in Paris. If you're ever in Paris, go to the Museum d'Orsay. Oh, that one is amazing. And if anyone wants to do a heist, do it there. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Do not hold me to that. But anyways, don't hold me to that. The fucking boom, boom, boom. It's the police. Don't do that. I don't encourage anything. But anyways, the Louvre is so fucking large. First of all, who's been here? Who in here has been to the Louvre? Just so I get a little vibe check. But anyways, the Louvre is like one of the biggest museums, and it is incredible. Oh, wow, a lot of you have been. It's an incredible museum, don't get me wrong. It's just so large. Like, it is so large. And there's so many different elements to it. The statues, the paintings, the sculptures, there's everything. It's one of the most impressive places ever. They have, jewels and diamonds and royalty necklaces, which we're going to get to. Not anymore. They don't have them anymore. And it's such an incredible place to walk around. And I think I've been to the Louvre. I want to say I've been to the Louvre probably at least 5 times, so I kind of know my way around it. So, like, when I hear about the heist, I'm like... And my first thoughts when I heard about the heist happening at the Louvre and things being stolen from it, all I thought was, it's probably very easy to steal things from the Louvre. Now, you may be like, the fuck do you mean? Like, it's the Louvre. Like, how is it probably easy to steal things from the Louvre? And I know that they came in the windows and stuff, but I'm talking about even in the building. I struggle to find a bathroom in that place. And the fucking staircases go in so many different ways. If you've ever been to the Louvre, it is so fucking hard to navigate. And I end up missing entire sections because it's so hard to find my way around it. If someone was to, like, utilize that to, like, stealing something, like, I feel like, you know what I mean? But anyways, this Louvre heist is a lot. And first and foremost, before I get into detailing what happened, but basically, if you do not know, on Sunday, thieves broke into the Louvre Museum during broad daylight. Mind you, literally just in the morning. Which is so crazy. The Louvre. Broad daylight. How is that even possible? 9 a.m. And they ran off with a bunch of, like, bejeweled objects ranging in worth of, like, 102 million to you can't even put a value on it. Like, they have stolen things that you're actually unable to put values on. They stole so much jewelry, and yes, they stole one of the crowns. So basically, they stole a bunch of objects from basically, like, French royals of the past. And they stole so many things. We'll get into each individual thing. They did drop the crown on their way out, and I'm like, damn, I know they're fuming at that. However, I've been seeing so many TikToks about, like, how do you act when you, like, break into the Louvre successfully, steal something, and then get away with it? Like, what song is, like, playing in your AirPods? You know what I mean? Like, is there something, like, are you bumping a song, or, like, are you, like, happy in that moment? Are you scared in that moment? Like, this is why I get so obsessed with heists. But anyways, I really, first of all, want to get to this video, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of it. However, has anyone here ever watched driving off from, I'm in a getaway car, I left you at the motel bar? What would your song be if you were driving off after doing a heist? Honestly, I think I would be 365 Putty Girl. I feel like I'd be going crazy. Vroom Vroom is crazy. Yes. How many of you guys have watched Vanderpump Rules? This is it. maybe Criminal by Britney Spears. 'Cause mama, I'm in love with a criminal. Love. All right. We have some Vanderpump people in here. Who knows Stassi Schroeder from Vanderpump Rules? So Stassi made a video on the heist, and it genuinely, when I watched it, I felt so seen. So let's watch this video really quickly from Stassi about the heist.
I've been obsessed with heist everything. It's been like a glorious few days, truly. Group 7, heist, like things are looking up. Things are looking up. I don't know. The world feels right now. At first, when I heard about the heist, I was just like actually a little like heartbroken. That's an exaggeration. But like I felt like, like a pit in my stomach. I truly really care about preserving art, history, architecture, clothing from periods of time, just like artifacts. Like we as just the human race, we need to preserve that. So when I hear that something is stolen that's precious and historically significant,
invaluable as well,
like
so much value they can't even put a number.
Over that, I get over things quickly. I dark passenger quickly and then get over it quickly. Once I got over it, I was like, this is glam. This heist is so glam and it's so chic. And why wasn't I a part of it? And then I realized, like, after watching all the videos, I could have been a part of it because I have the OOTD and I have the things you needed, apparently, in order to heist the Louvre. The Louvre. Okay. All black outfit. Have that.
Chic.
Have many of them. A construction worker, neon green/yellow vest. Have that because I just did a garbage truck theme birthday for my son Messer, and that's what he wore. So I could have literally taken his vest. It's upstairs. Put it on me, and then a scooter. Both my kids have scooters right outside. That's all you needed. It's like, why are people out there trying to make like heists so difficult and complicated? They don't need to be complicated. It's so fucking simple. Like, I think I'm just jealous of the heisters. I'm jealous of them. Like, you know, they united us. They united everyone. No one got hurt. You know, no one was injured. And so, like, this is just, like, fun. This is fun. I do really wish we could get those back. Like, we do need to preserve things that are historically important. Okay, so, like, get them back. But also, funsies. Wish I did it. Didn't realize that I had the get up already, the OOTD already in my house. Wish I thought of it first. Honestly, that's it.
Okay, so I want to continue diving in deeper. Also, I forgot to basically say, but I'm continuing my Patreon deal because it was so loved by the muckers. So again, my code is still on, Bonnie and Dolly, for 30% off the Patreon. You can go watch me react to Trisha Paytas's Big Broadway Dream, me reacting to Escape at Night Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, Mr. Beast Games, the entirety of Season 1, react to it, and so many other things as well. And also, please make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel because I reminded people and people were like, oh my god, I wasn't subscribed this entire time. And it really appreciates because we're getting so close to 500k. But anyways, back to the video. First of all, that video was fucking everything. And yeah, so here are the things that were stolen from the Louvre, okay? So we have some of the items. So obviously of like the French royals and stuff like that. Hold on, why is this glitching to fuck? Hello, girl. You got it. Oh, here we go. Gorgeous. If anyone's selling, like if anyone out there who did the heist and you're selling it, when I show up next stream, this is fab. This is gorge. Like, I'm like looking at this. I'm like, is this going to pop up in someone's like Vinted? Depop? So these have all been stolen. Now, what's crazy was I think this was the one that was dropped. I think the crown was dropped. Now, I'd be fuming if I got the crown and fucking dropped it. You know what I mean? Louvre Hall, this. Gorge. 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 Now, again, just want to clarify before we get into like how they pulled this off and the ridiculousness of it. I completely agree. First of all, so many things from the royals all around the world have been stolen from other people anyway. So like, you win some, you lose some, I guess. But yes, I do think that we should be, you know, preserving things of history and really looking after them and protecting them because it is part of history, regardless of if they've been stolen to begin with. But anyways, a good heist, y'all. And you know what's so crazy about this story? How fucking ridiculously easy it was for them to pull this off. Like, it is ridiculous how easy they were able to pull this off. So if you have not seen, they literally got into the Louvre with a fucking construction ladder up to the fucking window. Dude, come on now. You would think, like, if you're like a rationale person, you'll be like, oh, I could never rob the Louvre, whether you wanted to or not, because you're like, surely that is probably one of the hardest things for someone to Tanacon level security. Like, you're like, surely that's probably one of the hardest things that you could rob. If you're going to rob somewhere, you don't start at the Louvre. Are you fucking telling me that they drove up, put a construction ladder up to a window, and broke through the window, went in the window, broke through the glass, took everything, got out of the window, down the construction, and then scooted off, and it was that easy? First of all, I'm fuming. Because if it was ever this easy to get into the Louvre and I didn't know about it, I have waited so long in lines to get into the Louvre, just as a paying customer. Are you telling me I can come in the fucking window? Trust. But also, I just want to know so badly the reaction to like the heads of the Louvre when they figure out like one their most important like royal fucking stones have been stolen, and they're like, how did they get in? Oh, they're in the window. How? You go outside. Like, how do you react in that moment? Were there any security? But also, there's literally just like people in the street that were like recording this happening, and you can see the window. By the way, this is the window that they broke into. And look, there's a little ledge for walking as well, which is perfect. Look at that, they just broke through it. Not TwitchCon level security. So basically, these things were stolen, right? Which is just so bonkers, right? But the craziest thing about it is people recorded from so many different angles, them like leaving after the heist. Look at them. Not a worry in the world. This is ridiculous. And you know what? I honestly, like, obviously, like I said about preserving history and stuff like that, yes. But as Stassi said, once we just kind of accept this, it is literally crazy. And yeah, we kind of needed a story like this, you know what I mean? What do you mean someone broke into the Louvre this easily and stole some of the most precious shit in the entire world? Now, yes, sorry. And then they just scoot her off. They broke into the Louvre via a window they reached using a basket lift mounted onto a lorry. And no one thought, No one thought, And then there they go. There they go. Look at them just after it. This is bonkers. This is fucking crazy. It really is crazy. So anyways, there are so many thoughts with this, but also a lot of people have, also what really has annoyed me is that there are so many like AI videos going around right now. Like, by the way, I don't know if anyone is seeing any of these videos. These are all AI. Please don't be fooled by these things, which also is so annoying that we're in the age right now, by the way, that like videos can be like AI'd. You know what I mean? That like really annoys me that like we're in the era. Like, I'm like, give me the real shit. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to like validate what's actually fucking real or whatever. However, these items are I really like, if anyone, Depop, like TikTok shop, anything, like this necklace is gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with this necklace. It's just everything. Oh, this two-piece as well. Anyways, people have been like wondering like, well, how are they going to get away with it, right? Facebook Marketplace, probably. People are like, how are they going to get away with it? Because if they list these items for sale, then obviously you figure out pretty quickly that they have them and arrest them. I'm just going to say something that like I think a lot of people are aware anyways. People don't conduct robberies at this scale and this risk, even though it wasn't that risky, unless two things. Number one, they have a buyer in mind. Like someone has already bought them from these people and they're literally just going and getting them. They're literally just going up to the window and getting them. You know what I mean? Number one, someone has already paid to buy these and the robbers are fulfilling it. Or number two, the robbers have stolen them to like break down the diamonds and sell them individually or melt them. These are the two options. Which one do you think is happening? I particularly don't think that they're melting them down or like breaking them down. I do believe that there is someone in the world that has already bought them. Maybe they were just bored, you know? Well, honestly, if it was that easy to fucking do it, then no wonder they were just doing it when they're bored. Jesus, whenever I'm bored in Paris, I just go and get like a croissant and a cigarette. You're telling me I could break into the Louvre? Goodness me. It honestly is so crazy. I really do wonder the ramifications that this is going to have with the Louvre. Now, there's some keynotes here. The robbery took less than 8 minutes total. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Two thieves conducted their heist in a matter of minutes, leaving with 9 objects that French authorities have described as highly valuable. The robbers used a device known as a monte-mobile, however you say that. Monte-mobile. How do you think you say this? Monte-mobile. Wait, let me try. Monte-mobile. Hold on. Let me see how it says. Monte-mobile. Wait, I wanted you to pronounce it for me. Pronunciation. Monte-mobile. All right, let me see. Oh, wait. I know that Mont is that, so what's this?
Meuble.
Mont. Meuble. Mont. Meuble. Love it. So, I love French so much. Or a kind of moving staircase that is frequently used in Paris to undertake construction. And here's what, like, genius. Like, when people see that up against the Louvre, you probably think that it has something to do with the Louvre. You know what I mean? Genius. Fucking genius. Like, I've got to give it to them. I've really got to give it to them. It is fucking unbelievable that they were able to pull this off. They used small chainsaws to break through the window. Here's the thing as well. They had that planned. Like, how did they know what the window consistency would the chain break it? Like, they thought this through. Insane. Literally insane. The theft was a bold one because it took place in broad daylight. And there were other visitors in the museum. This is what I'm saying. This is so embarrassing for the Louvre. This is so embarrassing for the Louvre. The robbers smashed cases which set off alarms as they did so they ran off with what they got. According to the French investigators, as they whatever the fuck that word is, they accidentally dropped one of their stolen items, a crown belonging to the Empress Emperor Eugene. That crown has since been recovered, but the fate of Ophelia but the fate of the remaining 8 objects remain in doubt. The stolen jewels were either invaluable or worth $1.2 million. Eugene, you couldn't did the heist. That explains her silence on social media. Eugenia Cooney. They've just never seen a robber like her. They've just never seen it. They've never seen it. Which is so fucking crazy. It really is so crazy. Oh my god. The Louvre security systems may have been faulty. 1.2 million. Oh, 102 million. 102 million. Sorry. The Louvre security systems might have been faulty. Oh god. Whether the Louvre security systems work as they should remains an open question. A leaked audit from the French government suggests that the museum was severely lacking in that department. According to the audit, these systems were outdated and inadequate. I could say that. I guess you could say that. Under the effect of increasing visitor numbers, the museum's technical equipment became obsolete much more rapidly. I don't really think they should be saying these things. Is the Louvre still open? This is crazy. Right-wing politicians in France used the heist as a political football. Of course they did. It's not the first time the Louvre has been robbed. Ooh, they caught the other one. The Louvre's director says the museum needed a police station. Sure, bring more cops in. Goodness me. This story is something that I genuinely have just been so obsessed with, because how do you do that? How do you genuinely... This is just absolutely bonkers. Sorry, this is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They were posing as workmen. That is just so fucking genius. It is so genius. It really is. In that window. Wow.
And damaged. All the suspects were dressed as workers with helmets and high-vis yellow vests, and they targeted a wing of the Louvre by the Seine River where construction work was ongoing.
Genius. Oh my god, this is crazy. Again, I really am always for preserving history, and I do hope the items return. These items were probably stolen to begin with anyways. But oh my god, 9:30 a.m. this happened at. It is so interesting to me how they were able to pull this off. I mean, sometimes you've just got to surrender to it. You've just, honestly, and I've been so excited to talk about it, so thank you for letting me talk about it. And we'll leave it there.